What's up? Shogun, the Iron Giant, Deadly Venoms crew. Been breaking since '96. Squad's out of Baltimore originally. Started founder, me, basically Avery, one of the original the first generation of the '90s B-boys, I guess. You know, you go through a lot of phases in dance. You're inspired by everybody. I would see guys like Natural Elements, of course, is the first. Before LOZ broke, they broke, it was one squad. And you would go and you would see those cats, and then Dana and Avery were that caliber dancer in Baltimore, and you would see these guys, and you're in awe of everything. I'm lucky enough to receive a little bit of respect in this area where representing is cool for me right now. I don't have to be in competition with people. I'm in competition with myself now, and because of that, you have a crew name, you want to represent it correctly, and maybe if there's something you can show that maybe people are skipping that they shouldn't be, you can still show that in your dance. That's important to me. You can always talk to them. You don't want to beat a dead horse. They'll never get what we had when it was fresh. Meeting people was fresh. Traveling the club itself, you would walk into a new club, it was fresh. You didn't know what dancers were going to be there. If you've seen dancers, you didn't know their whole repertoire. It made you more of a man step into the unknown than already knowing what you're getting yourself into. Back then, cyphers were a lot smaller group of people, so you had like a tighter vibe than it'd be just oversaturated with so many dancers. I definitely think the caliber of dancers are better now. I mean, they're all reached such high levels, but there was a little bit more soul. It was a more underground feel back then. It was really ingrained in hip hop more than just one element. Avery, Brown Shadow, the dude who founded my crew, had this swag about him, and like house styles, club styles. You listen to Baltimore club music, that's the dance. That is ingrained in Baltimore's dancers somehow. If you were in the city or around those type of dancers, and you see Vortex, and those guys had a little different style of house or club styles. That's who I came up under. Brent, Tiger, FJ, they rep that style. It just was ingrained from me from day one. So I wanted to make Baltimore's feel prevalent in my dance. So I think me, Loco, Kato showed that pretty well. When you first start, you want to over-represent so hard. You feel like you got to put this name on your chest and do this thing. You're doing it for everybody else looking in, but now you're doing it for yourself. And you don't really care as much anymore. You have so much daily grind, 9 to 5. I'm a husband, I'm a father. This is a true release still. We have a lot of experienced dancers I came up with still dancing, and that means a lot to me. I think family is bigger than your crew now. We were talking about earlier, we came up through a time when it was kind of paving the road for what it is now, and you see those brothers at the jam, and you just, want to sit back and, talk and shit. I love hip hop. This is something I can't get away from. I never want to. I do appreciate any respect given. I put in a lot of work. I care a lot about it. I try to bring a lot of people up, sharing videos in the early days when people didn't have them. I was a hound, I wanted to get all the information I can, and I care for anybody else that was in the same situation as me. I wanted to get it to them. I just know that when it comes to this dance, I don't try to get around and pity-pat bullshit with it. I like the essence of it and the rawness of this dance, and I try to stick with that to this day, I love it and I hate it. Force feed some kids don't deserve the knowledge. Then sometimes you touch kids that might never get it. I like to show them my perspective, but I also want them to be exposed to everything else out here. Seeing lab rats is just as important as seeing, you know, the next crew. You know, everybody's got something to offer. I try to ingrain that Baltimore style, you know, really dance the dance and give it that flavor. Teaching's dope, man. It's dope. Studio's perfect. This is a night like this is one of the reasons why I still do it. We get it in, work on our craft, and then you know, chill out and just grow even tighter as a community. Winning competitions ain't everything. As much as I love the internet, I hate the internet, there's always that conversation, you know, recycle rules, whatever. Step out the box. I'm really happy with the DMV, man. I mean, there's a lot of younger guys that they're good people, man. Their crew's good, they're working hard. Right now, we're building with a group of kids that rep Deli Venoms out of Canada, which was crazy, you know, that we didn't beef over it. We actually reached out to them, and they were really good people with the same ideology on dance as we have. We built up new members, and because of that, you know, some of the older guys are still dancing and coming back. Whether they compete or not means dick to me, you know, as long as I can still chill with my brothers and do what we love to do. Gotta give it to the people I came up with first, you know, thank you, Vortex, you know, B-Sharp, Avery, then all the original guys in my crew, Loco, Kato, Justin, DJ, to all the new heads. I appreciate y'all rapping and keeping me involved in the battles when, you know, my spot could easily be given up to somebody else, you know, but they keep me involved and keep me in the front lines. Shout out Lab Rats, always, all the guys that got more than 10 years in the game, you know, you're all my brothers. And I just want, you know, DMV means a lot. It's a hub, man. You know, we gotta hold our weight too on the East Coast. And I want to shout out, you know, everybody. Peace all day, Deli Venoms. Come to Baltimore, dance in the club, get roasted.